So instead of cropping yourself out of the pictures like you normally would, you're gonna start making yourself your screensaver after these tips. Okay, hi everybody, welcome back to our channel. Today we have a really fun video on learning to pose better. I'm gonna jump you guys into a scenario. So you're at the beginning of your week, you have a girls' night planned at the end of this week. You know what you're gonna wear, how your hair is gonna be, you're super excited, right? Night's going well, and you wanna have some pictures to remember the night. And as soon as you get on the other side of that camera, instant panic, you don't know how to pose, you're feeling stressed, and you honestly don't want to be in those photos. And you get those photos back the next day and you're zooming in, everyone's looking really good, but you see your friend Becca, she looks amazing, so hot, and then you scroll over to you and that's when you're like, how do I immediately crop myself out of this picture because she's looking good and I'm just not giving that energy that I need. So instead of cropping yourself out of that picture, you're gonna learn these tips so that you're in the center of the photo. You're gonna feel really confident at the end of this video and you're gonna be knowing what you're doing. As soon as someone whips out a camera, you're gonna feel super confident and comfortable in front of the camera. So we're gonna jump into the basics. I have 4 key points that you're gonna take from this video. So number 1 is angles. This is gonna be the first thing that you want to remember. You're gonna wanna slightly angle your body away from the camera and just keep playing with angles so you're not just straight on in front of the camera. This is gonna be the biggest tip because when you're facing somebody straight on in a camera or someone's taking your picture, it gives like box, it's not flattering. So you wanna slightly angle your body and use those angles to your advantage so that you're just keeping it flowing, it looks good, and it's not just boring straight on picture. To go off of number 1, like I said, angles, that's your biggest key. So this is gonna be making it a little bit more specific, giving you some posing tricks. So with angles, just think about it as like 3 points of your body. So if you're making an angle with 1 foot to the left, then with the other arm, maybe make an angle right, if that makes sense. So you're just trying to create shape within your body. So if you have a hand on the hip, on your right side, then with your left hand, you can use it to play with your hair. It's just about creating interest in the photo and just really making those angles, even if you're doing a sitting down pose, like in this picture we're gonna show on screen, you can see her legs are slightly like stacked so that it's creating those sharp angles. So it's interesting to look at and it's not just like her legs are flat down and it's boring. It's creating those angles, so that's where your eye wants to go, and it's just gonna make the whole photo overall just more interesting and a lot more like professional looking. Now we are going to talk about camera angles. So this is gonna be even if you're taking pictures on a tripod or there's someone behind the camera, now you have a little bit of direction you can give them to get your best angle. So starting with the first kind of camera angle you wanna do, if you're doing a slightly higher above angle, so say you're down here, you're gonna have the camera above like where your head's at, that's gonna give you like a more high fashion look, a little bit of that like wide angle. So that one's super fun, like for more creative things. And then if you do the opposite, a little bit of a lower angle, that can give you like a slimming look too. So that's always a good angle to try if you're feeling like insecure about any sort of just anything that you don't want to look like wider or bigger. A lower angle is gonna give you that like slimming look. If you like these tips so far and you can see yourself slaying these poses in your pictures, don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell for notifications so you can keep getting our great tips.